Joan of Arc was important to the history of France because she was a tremendous help in the 100-Year War. Born a peasant girl in Domremy, France on January 6, 1412. Instead of attending school, she worked on the farm where she learned to sew and spin wool. Every time church bells rang, she would pray. When Joan of Arc was 13, she began hearing voices from God.
I was 13. J'avais 13 ans and I was in my father's garden. Oh, and then all of a sudden, I saw this light. It was a brilliant light. And then I heard God. I heard God's voice. And then there was Saint Michael and Saint Catherine and all the angels.
They were telling her to disguise herself as a man and join the French army to fight against England.
Peasant girl. Bon, ben c'est pour la France.
In 1429, the voices told her to go to see the future ruler of France, Charles VII.
Allez les copains, allez! Allez les soldats, allez, vive la France!
She was given troops to fight England and dressed as a man to lead them. Joan won many military victories over England and saved France from English rule.
Ah là là, oui, la France, la France! Vive la France!
Vive la France! She was captured and sold to the English during a battle near Paris in 1430.
I didn't know
Did they have hair?
Well, it's a comfort that they do.
Was Saint Michael naked?
But don't you think God would clothe him?
Did Saint Margaret speak English?
Non mais tu rigoles? We're fighting the English. Why would she speak English to me?
Joan! Oh, Joan, over here! Joan! Joan, have a seat. Sit! Joan, I'm Dr. Fickelberg.
Dr. Tickelberg?
Fickelberg!
Oh, Fickelberg.
MD. I'm a psychiatrist. Now, I want you to tell me a little about these voices you're hearing. Like, when did they begin?
Eh ben, j'avais 13 ans. I was at 13. I was in a garden and...
Wait! You were 13? At what age did you first experience your menses?
Menses? Mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? De quoi est-ce que tu me parles, là?
Joan, were you on the rag when you heard the voice?
Ah bon, alors oui! Oh, and I was so unclean for God. Oh, for my Lord. Oh.
What type of voice was it, Joan? Was it male? Was it female?
Eh ben, c'est mon Seigneur. It's my God. Of course he was a man.
Tell me about your father, Joan. What type of man was he?
He was a good man. He was a pretty
Possible
good-looking
lecture
man.
complex, preoccupation with male figures of authority. Joan, sit down, Joan.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux de ma vie?
Now, let me tell you, historically, people such as yourself, who heard voices or saw visions, were thought of as saints, but thankfully these days, we know that it's just an overactive imagination, and we have Thorazine to correct that. It's all in your mind, Joan.
All in my mind? You mean I'm not hearing God's voice? Mais c'est pas possible. Then what is it? What is it?
Schizophrenia. Manic depression.
Allez!
Bipolar disorder.
Paranoid type.
Dream.
Depression.
Borderline.
Yes,
Little crazy.
Oh, no!
Drugs.
Voices are real!
More drugs.
Are real!
Nuts.
Bipolar 1, most recent episode.
Paranoid personality disorder.
Well, Joan, our 6-minute session is now over, so do you